So finally, at least we got to see one screenshot from the hyped up Devon Larratt versus Georgi Svetkov right arm practice pull or practice match, whatever you want to call it. And later on we are going to discuss Dave Chaffee's upcoming match. Is he really healed up? Why isn't he taking the rest that he said he's going to take? Devon versus Georgi super match is going to happen at King of the Table 9 on 9th of December. But let's discuss this photo first. Who is winning in this practice pull? It was revealed by Engin that Georgi was able to get the better of Devon in the first couple of practice pulls before Devon hit the king's move and put the brakes on him. So what's happening in this one? We can say a couple of things about this, and the first one is Devon Larratt has patented the non-buckle side of arm wrestling. You will never see him having the buckle in the first round. Even though in this photo he's on the right side of the screen, so technically the buckle should be on his hand, but it is on Georgi's hand. This shows that Devon was the one who himself put the buckle on Georgi Svetkov. And number two, which is the most interesting part, is that Georgi has turned Devon palm up. Devon does not have his pronation in this round, which is a really dominant position for him. So I wouldn't be surprised if he got a pin over Devon in this round. And you can see from Devon's face that he's redlining and he's about to hit that king's move. So maybe Georgi's wrist went back slightly near the pin pad, but he may have gotten this pin. And there are countless comments saying that Georgi doesn't know what he's dealing with. I'm quite surprised to read those comments, as if Georgi Svetkov started arm wrestling 6 months ago and he doesn't know how much he can and how much he should take from these practice pulls. And the other comments that kind of worried me about the current belief system in arm wrestling are about Devon Larratt giving everyone everything in the practice pulls. That is in fact the opposite, and I have a small proof of that. This is what Matt Mask, the person who has had the most amazing practice pulls with Devon, had to say about practice pulling with Devon.
Anybody that says that I'll stop you for a second. Anybody that says it's practice, Devon lets you get everything you want at a practice table, has never pulled at a practice table with Devon Larratt.
And now take a look at this practice pull with Paul Lynn. Is Devon really giving anything to Paul here? I would say it's in fact the opposite. He's engaging his back pressure and pronation way before the go. So Devon does give something to his opponents, but that is because he arm wrestles until he gets absolutely exhausted and he cannot take it anymore. That's why people get pins over Devon Larratt, not because he's taking a disadvantageous position before the go. It never happens. I'll challenge you, find anyone legit who can give Devon some trouble and show me one video where Devon starts in a disadvantageous position. They say that if you tell a lie 100 times, it becomes a truth, and that is exactly what's going on here. Devon is at a disadvantage because he's always tired, not because he's giving up something in the setup. Let's get back to the main topic. This practice pull has created a lot of hype. Maybe even Engin Terzi saw this before he posted this photo. I'm not talking about if Georgi will win or not, but I guarantee you, mark the words here, Engin guarantees that this will be the hardest match on Devon's hand and wrist since the Levan match, and that includes the Evgeny Prudnik match where Devon had to go under the table for the king's move to beat him in the first round. Especially early rounds will be very difficult, and Engin is judging it by the closeness of a match. It may end in a 6-0, but it still may look close, just like their left arm super match. And Engin further mentioned that this match, along with the Vitali vs Hermes main event, is sufficient for the $18 prize money, so you should definitely purchase the pay-per-view. Dave Chaffee is going to face Sergey Kalinishenko in a left arm super match on 13th of January at AWC 3. The pay-per-view is about 43 days away and it is available for $13. Link will be in the description. More matches will be shown towards the end of this video. So we all thought that Dave Chaffee is going to take some rest, he is going to heal his nerve issues and then get back on the table. But now he's taking a super match on his left arm, which was basically twice as much damaged as his right one. That's kind of insane. So is Dave really healed up, or is he just taking an easy paycheck like the Kamil Jablonski match? Because he competed against Devon 5 months ago, then a couple of months later he competed against Kamil Jablonski, and now he's taking this match. So looks like he's taking as many matches as he can. I'm not blaming him for that, but we want to see Dave Chaffee win. And on the left arm, if Sergey Kalinishenko's left is anywhere close to his right, Dave can be in some big trouble. Thanks for watching, like the video and subscribe.